All right, so we have something we're going to do that's kind of fun before you all leave. We have, you saw on the video there, where I work. I work from a treehouse. I don't have a main office anymore. I've written all 5 of my books from my treehouse. It has, it's beautiful. It has an ocean view. It's got only 220 square feet. It's got a bathroom, a sink, shower, king-size bed in the loft, obviously my computer, hardwood floors, 12 windows that look out at the ocean. We're about 25 feet above sea level, and it looks right out at the beach in Delray Beach. So what we would like to do is auction off, for the benefit of our Caring House Project Foundation, a lunch, or lunches, for you, and we can fit you plus 3. It's tight, but we can fit you plus 3, where you'd come and bring your team in. You can talk real estate, you can talk business, you can talk leadership, what have you. And the monies that we raise will go to this 23rd village that we're now starting, or we will be starting here soon, in a little town called Brunei, Haiti. So, these are certificates for the Treehouse Lunch. How many people, Jim, you've been in my treehouse before, right? Well, he had 9 people from his company. We took them downstairs and had lunch in the house, and then we went up. But he's been a successful bidder before. He has an advertising agency, and you've been to Haiti before with us numerous times. So I would like you, who's got the deepest pockets in here? Who do we start off the bidding with? Here is a certificate for lunch in the treehouse. Now remember, the ROD, how far our donors' dollars go there, we can build an entire home for the family of 8 to 10 people for $4 grand. And then it drops down from there. Even if you don't want to bid on it and you buy you buy one of my books for $25, that's 250 meals I can provide, 2 part protein, 1 part carbohydrate, to those who eat dirt, literally eat mud patties. Looks like hamburger, it's actually clay, compressed to look like meat, flavored with bouillon and lemon juice, so the stomach is tricked into thinking that they're taking in nutrition. Who wants to start me out bidding for $100? Okay, thank you, Michael. $1,000 from the man in the nicest looking shirt in the room. $1,000 from Jim Whalen from the JRWA agency. Anybody else? $1,000? Wow, we're gonna go $1,100. Thank you very much. $1,100. Now remember, it's a pretty fancy lunch. You can bring 3 of your other friends. Bring your kids. We've had people bring their kids in because kids love this thing. They climb up on the loft and play around. But okay, $1,200. $1,250. Okay. We'll see how far we go. $1,250. We got to keep 13. We're doing $50 increments. This is gonna be painful. $1,350. $1,350. Jim, back to you. $2,000. Wow. $2,000. No collusion. We do not allow collusion. Right, Jim? No collusion. That's illegal. $2,000 going once. Now, can anybody get to $2,000? Can anybody else get to $2,000? Can you get to $2,000 if Jim stops at $2,000? If I tell him no more than $2,000? Okay, so now if we got you to $2,000, that's one house. We got one house. Can you get to $2,000? Then we can do a house and a half. Okay, and I have 3 of them here. So that would be $2,000 from Jim. What is your name? And $2,000 from Kelly. Thank you. Monica. Now what you just saw is they have just built a half a house. So basically you're providing shelter for 4 people who live in a mud shack covered with palm fronds, where when it rains, you've seen them, it washes away, there's vermin and rat and all that stuff running all over the floor. We can build a concrete house with a concrete foundation, metal roof, that will withstand the hurricanes and the earthquake, because ours were not affected by the earthquake, for $4,000, and we just built a house and a half. Thank you very much. Wow.
Thank you very much, Frank. Well, that was great. And we talked about inspiration, how it doesn't last. Well, I have a book for you here by Zig Ziglar, Inspiration, 365 Days a Year. And the quote on the back is very appropriate. Is my favorite quote. It says, "People often tell me motivation doesn't last. then I tell them bathing doesn't either. That's why I recommend it daily.
Wow, you would think I stole that quote from him, but I didn't really. Thank you. Oh, excellent.
Thank you. Give him a big hand.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be outside of the table, so you guys who did Treehouse lunches, we got books, and thank you for having me.